Welcome to a 10-minute yoga workout for your core. So let's get going. Come down onto your mat. Now, if your head feels like it's tilting backwards, any strain in your neck, then just pop a cushion or a folded up towel underneath your head. We've got Mr. Felix here today. Have the feet hip width apart and just rest your hands on your hip bones to start with. So feel the pelvis relaxing down into the floor. Gently draw your belly button in towards the floor. And imagine drawing your pelvic floor muscles in and up to start to activate your deep abdominal muscles. And just taking a few nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. So feel your ribcage expand as you breathe in. Relax your shoulders a little bit more as you breathe out. And visualize your spine. So the spine is nice and long. And head, again, is in line with your spine. And bring your awareness to your lower abs. When we work on the core, we're also working on building inner strength as well as outer strength. So keeping your hands on your belly to focus on your lower abs. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, just float your right knee over your hip. Shin parallel to the floor, so your toes are slightly higher. So make sure that your leg isn't flopping. You know, the shin is in level with the floor, spreading out the balls of the feet. And inhale, lower down. Exhale, float your left leg up. And inhale, lower. As you're doing that, really focus on relaxing your thighs. That's going to connect your movement, your breath, your core. So relax your thighs. You're using your lower abs in order to lift the leg rather than your thigh muscles. There's no slight change. You can inhale, float that knee over your hip, and exhale, extend the leg out to about 45 degrees so the thighs are parallel. And exhale, pull the knee in towards the chest, and if you're lifting the tailbone off the floor, and inhale, replace that knee down. So exhale, float the left leg up. Inhale, extend the leg out, stretch it out, keep the lower back to the floor. Exhale, bring your knee in towards the chest, lift the tailbones if you're doing it kind of like a half reverse curl. And inhale, replace that foot. So exhale, right knee over hip. Inhale, extend that leg out, keep the lower back to the floor. Exhale, pull the knee in, lift the tailbone without pushing into your opposite foot. Inhale, replace the foot. One more, exhale, float the knee up. Inhale, extend the leg out. Exhale, pull the knee in, lift the tailbone. And inhale, replace. This time keeping your knees and toes together. You're going to inhale, float both knees over your hips. Exhale, extend both legs out. Stretch the balls of the feet, keep your back flat. And exhale, lift the knees, bring the knees in towards the chest, lift the tailbone off the floor, reverse curl. And inhale, lower the feet back down. So exhale, knees over hips. Inhale, extend those legs out. Exhale, bring the knees in, lift your tailbone. And inhale, lower back down. Last time. So exhale, knees over hips. Inhale, extend those legs out. Exhale, lift the tailbone. And inhale, lower the legs down. Bring your feet closer to you. Separate your feet. Bring the arms down beside you. So you should just be able to touch your heels with your hands. Inhale, shrug the shoulders around the ears. Then exhale, slide them down, really pressing the hands, shoulders, feet, arms into the mat. You're going to come into a bridge pose. So inhale, tuck your tailbone under, peel the spine off the floor, pause at the top, push the floor away, lift your hips, lift your chest. As you exhale, press down between the shoulder blades, tuck the tailbone under, press into your back ribs, press into your waist, press into your pelvis, tailbone touches down last. Inhale, start to peel the spine off. Keep squeezing the butt. Get really press down into your arms, into your elbows, into your shoulders. And exhale as you come down, massaging your spine all the way down. Keep tucking the tailbone under on the way down. Inhale as you roll up. If you're having trouble getting lift, then try bringing the feet a little bit closer. Hold here, wiggle the shoulders a little bit closer. Press into the arms, breathe in. As you breathe out, Bring that right knee in towards you without letting your hips drop. And inhale, replace. Exhale, imagine bringing the left knee in, hold it for a second. And inhale, replace. As you're doing that, imagine using your tummy muscles to pull the knee in, as well as pressing the other foot down into the mat. Then exhale, pull that knee in, press into your arms. Inhale, replace. Just one more each side. Inhale, down, last time. Exhale, pull the knee in. Inhale, replace. One last lift, breathe in, squeeze your tush, stretch your front of the body. Exhale, roll yourself back down. And just imagine you're trying to touch your fingertips together. Stretch your legs out. So you're kind of sitting on your hands. Turn your feet out slightly, bring the balls of the feet together. Bring your elbows a little bit closer. Inhale, squeeze the tummy in. Exhale, lift your legs and your feet 6 inches off the floor. Imagine stretching the crown of the head in one direction. Stretch the feet in the other. And if you can, begin the breath of fire. So light breath, pumping the belly, look between the space between the toes. Keep the thighs relaxed, we're nearly there, 30 seconds. Stretch your head away from your feet. It's called stretch pose because you want to imagine stretching your feet and your head away from each other. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now children, hey, don't fight. Shake out the legs. Bring your knees in towards the chest. Inhale, relax the shoulders, brace your abs. Exhale, curl the head and shoulders off the floor. Holding here without tensing your shoulders. And again, begin the breath of fire for 30 seconds. Make sure you're not tensing your neck. Again, you can hold here using your tummy muscles, not using your arms. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Pop your feet down, roll over onto one side. Hey guys, come on, don't fight, please. Come into a side plank position. So your elbows under your shoulder. Stretch your legs out. Just take your underneath foot back behind you. Keep the knees stacked. Try and lift your hips away from the floor so you're not standing up into your shoulders. Lengthen your tailbone. Firm up your thighs. Keep the belly engaged. Breathe in. As you breathe out, raise your hips. So imagine lifting your underneath waist away from the floor. Lift your top waist up. Reaching that arm up. Look forward. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale, slowly lower down with control. So exhale, lift. Inhale. Imagine squeezing your underneath waist as well. Lift. If you feel any strain in your shoulder, it might be because that elbow is too far out. Hold it here. Point that top foot, and you're going to lift and lower that top foot. Exhale up. Inhale down. So trying to keep the hips off the floor. Squeezing your side waist. Hold it here. Reach that top arm by your ear. Breathe in. As you breathe out, bring the knee in. Reach the arm back behind you. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull that knee in. Breathing in and out. One more. In and out. And release. Come down. Roll onto your belly. Take the legs about mat width apart. Open the arms out into right angle position. Elbows relaxed. Inhale, shrug the shoulders. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. And standing in the breath of fire, I'm going to bring in Cobra. So again, bring in the breath of fire, short, light, dynamic breaths. In and out through the nose, feel the belly pumping. You can go a little bit slow if you need to, keeping that breath going, slowly rolling up and down into a Cobra variation. Looking up nice and slowly, pressing into the hands, shoulders relaxed, lift your chin slightly to complete the arch. Exhaling as you slowly lower down, keep firing up the legs as if the leg's an extension of your spine. So it can be a challenge because the breath is rapid and the movement is slow. Give me 2 more, and you can slow down your breath and fire if you wish. Just make sure the elbows stay relaxed. If there's any discomfort in your back, take the hands further forward or away from you. Just stretching the body out the other way, then come all the way down and roll over onto your other side. Elbow under shoulder. Take the underneath foot back behind you. Keep the knees stacked. Strongly flex this top foot. Lift out of the shoulders. You're not starting off in your shoulders. Abs brace, squeeze the butt, breathe in. As you breathe out, push down into your arm, lift your hips, squeeze your butt, squeeze your underneath waist. Hold for a second. And inhale slowly low with control on the way down. Exhale, rise. Inhale down. 2 more like that. We lift. And just keep looking forward. Don't look down. And lower. And lift. Hold it here. Point that top foot. And you lift. And lower the top foot. Keeping the hips lifted. Exhale up. Holding for a second. Inhale down. This time hold that leg, bring the top arm by the ear, breathe in. As you breathe out, bring the knee towards you, sweep the arm back behind you. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, stretch. Got 2 more. Exhale in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach. And gently lower. Bend your knees, ease yourself up. Bring your legs out and around. Stretch your legs out, pull the butt cheeks back so that you're tilting your pelvis forward, spine nice and tall. And take your left hand to the outside of the right foot. You can't quite reach. Bend your knee, but keep both feet flexed. Right hand beside the hip to start with. Relax your shoulders, tummy in. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lift that right leg. At the same time, push firmly into that foot. Pull the arm back towards you. So if you're just holding onto the foot and there's no energy, everything just kind of sinks down. As you push and pull the arm towards you, even if the knee isn't totally straight, you'll get an upward lift. Keep pushing, keep pulling the whole time. Keep pulling the arm back towards you. Press the left leg into the floor. Then start to turn your belly, chest, ribs around to the right. Bring those fingertips to the floor behind you, but there's no weight on that hand. Keep lengthening up through the crown of the head. Keep pushing and pulling. So it's a very active stretch. Keep pressing the left leg down to the floor. You can, if you wish, reach your other arm out behind you. Relax your shoulders and keep everything active. Push, pull, press down. Relax shoulders, breathe. Release, come back. Release that foot down. Stretch that leg out. Switch to the other side. So left hand beside the hip. Grab hold of the outside of the left foot. Again, bend the knee if you need to. Keep this right leg, the straight leg, active. Inhale, exhale, lift. Again, if I'm just holding it like that, there's no energy and it's hard to lift up. As I really push, as if I'm trying to kick someone away, at the same time I pull my arm back toward me. Notice that definite lift. So you're pushing and pulling. Again, keep the other leg pressed down. So don't let that leg go to sleep. And then start to turn through your belly, chest, ribs, fingertips behind you. Keep lengthening up out of the waist. Each exhale, squeeze the tummy in. Again, if you wish, if you can, extend the arm out. Just check that you're not tensing the shoulders. So there's quite a lot going on. You're pressing down into the straight leg. You're pushing and pulling. You're relaxing the shoulders. You're twisting. You're balancing. You're engaging your core. You're engaging your mind as well with coordination. There, release, come back. Release that foot down. Stretch the leg out. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold over your legs, taking 2 breaths here. You can bend your knees if you need to. inhale, rise up, stretch up. And exhale, bring your hands into prayer position. Bring your hands to your heart, heart to your hands. Take a little bow to seal your practice. Namaste. So much love to you. Any questions, any comments? Let me know down below. Have an amazing day.